Hello, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm still Duke Skylover, and we are... Oh, my headlights are on. We have traveled back in time slightly, as you recall, or maybe you don't recall. Oh, by the way, hello Rumblestrip, how are you? The game crashed at the end of the last stream, and I decided to just call it there. So I was trying to remember, as I loaded the world in, why was there a big hole in the bottom of the ship? And then I remembered. It is because we didn't... I say we, as if you're all responsible for this, but put light armor here. We put light armor here instead of heavy armor. And I was in the process of getting rid of it. So we are currently going to fix that. And we lucked out because the miner was mining during the crash, and he came back, and he's not broken, so... I'm doing good. It's been a pretty good week so far, for the most part. I am going to run this thing a little bit. Oh. Apparently I've been running this thing. Let's make it actually work better. Horizontal drills. Isn't that the... Nope, horizontal is the other way. Duh. Vertical. That ought to be good, and then we could go out. Alright, I wonder how much ice we've actually got. So, we're going to finish welding up the back of the ship here. And then the main goal of today is going to be armoring up this side, and basically we're just going to be kind of going back and forth constantly so I could look at how the first side was done, and then building up the right side. And I imagine that'll probably take me most of the episode, but we'll see. So, which bar did I put? There we go. Let's get this all... Let's figure out. And I think, if I recall, some of this we hadn't even... Like, these holes weren't even light armor. They were just empty. I'd completely forgotten about them. So, definitely heavy armor there. Alright, so what are these? I think these belong here. I think that's this thing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, did I have anything in... Nothing in the build planner before the crash, okay. Let's just do this one row at a time here. Because it's going to be a lot of flying back and forth. Yep, YouTube. The rest of this up here looks good. Nice. If we run out of metal grids doing this part, I will have concerns about welding up all of these thrusters. Alright, what do we... You're good. Yep, just a couple of metal grids. Nope, I went one row down. There we go. Alright, that should be that row. Moving on along. Are you light armor? You're light armor. That should be okay, because that's just like an extra outer layer. So, it's going to be another boring episode, as usual. mostly welding, but hopefully it'll get a little bit more interesting once we start actually going back and forth and doing the other side. We also need to look at the mining situation, and I have a suspicion that we are not going to be able to... Oh, who's playing Dragon's Dogma? I should turn off my Steam alerts. I thought I signed out of that. Otherwise, people are going to be showing up a lot. Let's see. Steam. How about offline? There we go. So, I have an idea for how to get more materials. And it might be a bad idea. So I'm gonna put this out there. You tell me if you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. I think I need to whip together a very small grid miner and go up to space and get some asteroid goop, and then come on back down with it. Yeah, which things was I trying to get here? We could even do like a... Oh, that thing... our friend is home. We could even do like a booster pack. We could potentially do like a hydrogen build, because I'm not going to be able to do an ion build. We'll have to do a hydrogen build. We could do a booster pack. Get up into space. Hopefully get some good asteroids with gold and platinum and everything. Hey Arden, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Energy low.
And then come on back with it. And that will be potentially faster than trying to dig those materials out of the ground here, since they are... So, do I have a... I don't have a spot underneath here. I need to get a spot underneath here that I could get... yeah, I need like a cargo visible underneath here, so I could maybe I'll put one right there. Anyway. I mean, what could really go wrong, right? Like, the worst that could happen is I don't find the material, run out of fuel, and am stranded in space, or die in space and have to respawn back here and lose all of the stuff that I went up to space with, like all the materials of the miner, meaning it would have been a net loss for our operation. But what we stand to gain is the material needed to complete this battleship. And potentially, we could actually...
Energy critical.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Wasn't paying attention. Let's just go in here. Boy, I guess I need to readjust the lights, huh? Where can we put... Well, I'll make those lights bigger at some point. We could potentially use this as an opportunity to build the actual miner that we're going to use in space. Although, if we do this, we probably don't need the miner in space as much, because we won't... it won't be as critical to be able to mine in space if I already have everything I need to finish the ship before I go. But... we could at least build a... I got lost here. There we go. I have some grids on me. I don't know where they're intended to go. Here. Okay. Yeah, I think we might do that. So I'm going to continue with the current plan of welding up the other side of the ship for today, and then we'll see how far we get. And if we have time, we might start designing a ship that can get to space. Because here's what we could do. We could make like a booster rocket that can just get the ship up into space, then detach the ship. Booster rockets can come back down, and the miner will just be up in space. And we will, when we come back, then we'll fall back down to the planet, probably, because we'll be presumably too heavy. Put some parachutes on it. Could work. Could be an interesting engineering challenge. Something to break up the tedium of, having worked on this ship for I don't know how many hours at this point. We could probably calculate at roughly 2.5 hours per stream, and this is episode 12, and we started in episode 3. So at the end of this episode, we'll have been going for 10 streams, so about 25 hours working on this ship. And we're not done. So we could probably use a bit of a break. Now, what I'm not going to do is put in all of the NPC mods again for this little trip to space. It will be a relatively safe trip, other than the fact that the danger is going to be, did we engineer the ship well enough for me to actually get up there and return? So, if we need a lore explanation, the lore explanation I was going for was, for this whole thing, was that Triton is in an area that is uninhabited, and so that's why we've been left alone here. And when we get up into space, it will be uninhabited until we jump away, aka until I reload the game and turn the mods back on. Alright, I think that's all of our heavy armor. Light invert, yeah. Alright, so that's all of our heavy armor. The back is done. I like it. I think we're going to have to put some lights on it around these doors so that I could at least see where the doors are. But I like it. I like it. Okay. Let me see how much... Oh, I don't know what gravity got me right there. Let me see how much ore have we brought back here. So, tons of ice. That's good. We're going to need that. We are running very low on iron. So, not great. Great stock of gravel there. Silicon, nickel, we're doing very good. Okay, so we're going to have to probably reprioritize into getting some more iron. Oh, how are we doing on cobalt? I forgot to look. I'm assuming that means we don't have much. 29, okay, that's not bad. Okay, why do I have 50 grids on me, though? Who did I not weld up? Probably someone in this row, right? No. You are light armor. Well, I guess I got them all. It's not one of these. Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay. Yes. So, what are we going to do right this second here? We got to get more iron. So I think I got to repurpose the miner here because it was out getting cobalt, I believe. So we'll do that, and we'll also pick up the stone that's sitting around. So you can just stop. Presumably that worked. Let's get all this stone, because that's iron. I bet you a whole bunch rolled down here, huh? Oh, you could just see the whole trail of it everywhere.
Inventory full.
Alright, we're not going to grab all of it. Just wanted to clean up what was here. Okay, where is... Maybe we should go looking for another iron deposit. There was iron over by the cobalt. Might be kind of tapped out. Let's do a little scouting. Without recording a path. What about up in the mountains here? Let's look for another... There's a separate magnesium deposit over there. I wonder if that would have more, if it's a separate vein. Okay, that should mean we have found... Oh, no. Yep, hang on. Where is it? Iron, there we go. Ooh, but how deep is it? There's cobalt over there. Yikes, that's pretty deep. Well... Yeah, it's pretty deep. Well, no, not really. Actually, once you get up to it and hit the ground, it's not bad. Alright, let me... yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's... Ooh, can I just tell this thing? Oops, hit the wrong buttons. Not good, not good. Okay, 6 is... I can't see because there's silicon in the way. 6 is home position. Take me home. And let's hope that this happens without hitting the base. Or the ground. Oh, we hit the ground. Oh no, we're flying out of control. Alright, so change of plans for today. Where even is the base? And why is this thing still moving? Okay, so the base is probably that way by the unknown signal. Well, I don't feel like carting all of the parts back for this thing, so hopefully we're going to have enough. Where are you, base? There it is. All right. Well, that miner's done. My only hope now is the game crashes and I have to reload to right before the miner exploded. Yep, all of a sudden all this ice and rock sitting out here is very important to me. Not that I couldn't temporarily cannibalize parts of the big ship if I needed to, so... Yeah, I wanted a bigger miner anyway.
Inventory full.
So. All right. That miner's probably going to be, if I leave it, it just occurred to me that if I leave it turned off over there, it'll get garbage cleaned up eventually. So we're going to, instead of leaving it turned off, we're just going to turn all of the engines off and leave the batteries running. Should probably last for a very, very long time. It will last for, with 3 kilowatts of usage, 2 entire days. Alright. Now I got lost again. Okay, so. Ow. Alright, so the plan is a new miner that is able to get to space. So how much... So, actually, if we're going to space, we need like a hydrogen miner. I'm gonna need iron. I was gonna go to space for precious materials, but now we actually just need iron. So now I'm wondering if I shouldn't build a... Let me turn this guy off here. Shouldn't build a hydrogen miner, take it to space, something that's more reusable. I wonder what... We're going to want something with a pretty big... We're going to want something with a pretty big cargo hold. So let me get a build platform going. I'm just going to build it on top of the ship here. I'll just put it right there. What am I? I'm looking at a destroyer launcher. No, I would like to look at... There we go. Okay. Small rotor head with the rotor lock on. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should first get a projector on here and see. We need to decide what blueprint we're building. And then, from there, figure out what thing we need to... What sort of a build harness we're going to use. Alright. Oh man, I gotta do a lot of cleanup down here, don't I? Look at that. Ugh, gross. Alright. Projector. Let's look at our... ISL blueprints here. Now, for space, we need ISL... how do they name these? HO. So these should be our hydrogen miners. So what did we have before? We had the Agna. Now this one is not a miner, but I did once build one of these and then stick a bunch of drills on the front, and that was really good for getting to and from space. But I think the problem is the blueprint I took of it was not... Probably had extra mods in it that we couldn't use. So this one I think is going to be our best bet, the Mixini. Yeah, the rest of these are not, because this is going to have the largest cargo. All right, how would we, if we have to, if the idea is to build it off of there, how would I get, I guess I would have to put ice into it to get the initial hydrogen in. And then we'd have to move it onto, I assume, well, I could see the connector on the back, but I think I saw one. Yeah, there's one on the bottom. Okay. So that's good. Then we don't actually need this thing. I mean, we do need this thing, but we don't need this to be a... We don't need this thing to be anything other than a small grid to large grid. All right, off we go. Get that blueprint loaded up again. You know, these quarry miners are really cool. And I think they would have actually been really good. They'd take up a lot of space, but, well, yeah, a lot of materials, but they would be very cool for digging across the ground. Okay. All right, now let's turn off. Let's keep projection. Actually, no, let's turn that off. Show only buildable. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a while. Maybe I should make a... Yeah, I'm gonna make a cargo container over here just to have slightly more access. I already have it out here. Because it is annoying trying to get into this connector. Didn't... Oh. Yeah, I see what happened. There we go. There we go. All right. Why do I have all this stuff in there? Are you seriously not? There we go. This is going to drive me crazy. hopefully we have enough iron to be able to... Why are we not... It's like I can't pick up on the... for some reason. You right there. Ah, okay. Ooh. Okay, let me just grab a bunch of, or at least a little bit of steel plate. Well, apparently I had some. Why do I have extra batteries on me? Let's grab another one of these. Actually, you can have that. Let's grab 2 of those. And let's grab a little interior plate as well. Alright, battery didn't need more. Don't know why I picked up extra. Oh my god, you exist. Oh, you don't. Actually, never mind. There we go. Now you exist. What did I put in? Oh, an O2 gen. Okay. Alright, I am carrying... These batteries are way too big. These tubes are way too big. Why am I holding all this stuff? I don't know. Alright, let's... This shouldn't take too long. This ship is mostly hydrogen tank, it seems, so... And I just put some other thing in, didn't I?
Energy low.
Hydrogen thruster. Let's go charge up. Never a dull moment around here, huh? Never a dull moment. Oh, that was a lot of stuff suddenly getting built up. I think that was all armor, I hope. Cool, cool. Okay, let's do the same thing on this side. Yeah, okay. No camera on this side, right? Yep. Oh, we got one backup camera. I don't like these other hitboxes popping up into my, into the welding zone here. Like I can hear things welding up that I'm not pointing at. What is welding? Okay. Ooh, a programmable block. Let's grab both of you. That's on interior light. Should grab some construction components though. These ISL blueprints like to have flashy red and green lights. Let's see, something's going to appear when I build you, isn't it? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's grab some construction components. Just a handful. Why do I have one motor? What is... Oh, shoot. What is missing a motor now? Would have to be... It's not you. Not you. I got to make sure I do all the interior plumbing here really well. Okay, what thing didn't get built? I don't know. All right. Is it one of you? No, you're good. You're good. It's this guy. Yep, there we go. Completely missed that inner thing, that inner junction. And there's one motor missing. Yep, there we go. All right, let's spend a little bit of time trying to get some of this stuff down in here built. All right, I wanted to build you. There we go. Really needed to stop doing that. Now, this one. We're not, jeez. I only have myself to blame for the shifting hitboxes because I'm pretty sure that the only reason they're doing this is because I have the mod in that like changes the build hitbox, and so they're like shifting around. Yeah. All right. Okay. At least those match now. But what do I have on me here? In me? In me? On me? I don't know. Get it. You exist. Why can't I get you? Ugh. Okay. What do you... Just get you a couple more times. Alright, we gotta be careful here, because I... Oh, you know what? There's like a... Because there is a... I'm not going to be able to get at these things if I'm not careful here. mean, technically, I actually can get to them pretty easily now that I think about it, because we can just do that. Now I can only see the things that I've put in. So let's get all this welded up first. Alright, is that something? There's something behind there that we need to weld up. There's a couple of somethings, huh? Can we get it? Oh, come on. You guys exist. Why can't I... Get out of here. I don't want to build you yet. What? Why? Ugh. It's acting like there's like a server desync, but this is single player. Oh, you know, actually, no, it's not. It's because all the components are already in it, and I just never welded it up because I'm an idiot. Never mind, it's not actually the game's fault. I do feel like it is the game's fault, though. Oh, what did you just... What now? We got to get at... That is a... Okay, that's a gyro up in there. Alright. Shut the thing off again.
Energy low.
It's definitely Keen's fault for making me play this video game all the time. This wouldn't be happening if I had a life. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Did we get... You know what? Get out of here. There we go. Can't see what's going on. Alright, so we can put you in. There we go. Okay. Something just made a... like engine revving up noise, so that's good.
Energy critical.
I don't know. Should I change the title of the stream today, since we're not really... It's not... I'm not really doing the right side of the ship anymore. The pun was that I was only going to work on the right side of the ship. Instead, I'm not even working on the ship at all. And I already have like at least 2 streams named Minor Inconvenience, so we can't do that. What is... Oh, we didn't get that guy, huh? Flying. Really? You. Did you really go? Yeah, okay. Fine. Fine. Yeah, if you want to get really technical about it, technically I am working on the right side of the ship, you're right. But not as right as you could be. If I was working on only the right side. And now there's like a snowstorm coming in. I've noticed this thing has like one battery so far, which is kind of interesting. Because, now we can build these, I think. Because we, they're going to be mostly hydrogen powered, so we don't need a whole lot of battery. I wonder how this thing will last, like how long it'll last. I'm going to have to add parachutes to it. Because I'm very worried that we're going to come back and it's going to be way too overburdened or out of fuel. We're going to try and come down as close to the ship as possible here. But that we may need a bit of a save. Alright, anything else we're missing on the back half of this yet? Seems like no. Seems like no. Alright, let's do some of this. I'm also concerned about exactly how much fuel I'm going to need just to get up to space. And so I think we're going to actually probably have to load up the cargo with a good amount of ice so that we can reload ourselves while we go. This thing I was gonna say I thought maybe I was on creative mode by accident again. Alright, what are you? Small Kirby dude. Alright. And might as well grab you and can I get you? Yeah, we'll come back for you. It'll be nice to get out of the cold of the planet and into the cold of space. You know, a little change of pace. Yeah, you know, it is funny. I am almost never in creative. Like, even for testing things, I don't tend to go into creative very often. Because I just build things in survival as I go. I think the only times I've gone to creative in the past year or two is to like test a mod that I didn't know how it worked. And I didn't want to have to sit through like mining all of the ammo and stuff like that. It was like trying to figure out weapon core. Alright, did I grab you? I did. Where's my cube? I also noticed there aren't actually a whole lot of thrusters on this thing yet. So I'm kind of hoping there's some in the front, because look at the bottom. There's one thruster. Is this thing only meant for space? This thing might be only meant for space. In which case my rocket launch idea is probably a pretty good idea. let's put you on. What did we just put behind you? There we go. Alright, looks like we got a decent amount of stuff. Oh, jeez. In the cockpit. And now I can't see what's going on. Is this the sensor? Okay. Actually, I want to build that last. What are we missing all up in here? Hydrogen thruster. It's going to be rough when we start not replenishing
Energy low.
the things that are primarily iron. Okay. What else can we see in here? We got you. Okay. Nice. All right. Why is my inventory so full? I feel like I probably have extra steel tubes I don't need. Hey, the storm's over. Yeah, why do I have 14 steel tubes? That's probably going to come back to haunt me at some point, right? What needed 14 steel tubes?
Energy critical.
You know, I'm actually wondering now if this thing can't support its own weight in atmosphere. What's the, how am I going to build a rocket and attach it to it? This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be fun. Alright, this is the entire stream today, now. I don't even know if we'll get it up into space today, but this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. So, well, I mean, I say that, but, yeah, who knows. Alright, that looks like everything that needs to get built is built. Let's turn the thing back on. The reason I do, I think I mentioned this a long time ago, but the reason I do the cockpit last is because if there's certain blocks that it references in the toolbar, if they're not built yet, then building them won't fix the reference. But for some reason, if you build the cockpit last, and it can see all the blocks that are supposed to be there, then the toolbar will work fine. So that is probably all of the functional blocks, so I think I can build the cockpit now. Oh, no, there's some lights, but those lights... No, you never know. They might be on the toolbar. So let's build them first. All right, that should be everything. Nope, we're missing 3 blocks somewhere. 3 blocks. One armor block, a text panel, and a corner light. Okay. Well, I don't know about that armor block, but the text panels are there. Does that count? Does that take it? Yep, that counts. Okay, so there's probably an armor block that's placed and not welded. So oh, here's the corner light. That's good. So, do I care about a partially welded armor block or an unplaced armor block? Not really, I don't think so. Because it doesn't seem to be structural. It is going to bug me if I don't find it, but not that much. Not going to bug me that much. Oh, really? Is it this one? There we go. Cool. Now it won't bug me at all. And we've turned green, so we're good. Okay. So yeah, let's get this thing fueled up, and we could let it do its thing for a bit while we figure out the rocket ship situation. Ice we got. We're out of ice. Oh, and I just took a screenshot of being out of ice. That must mean that our fuel tanks are looking pretty good. No, they're not looking pretty good at all. They are half full. So, more ice. We're going to get down into stone pretty soon. Which means we'll have a source of iron. Pretty easy source of iron. Okay. Let's grab that ice before it gets completely removed. Oh, it got completely removed. I can't carry that much ice anyway. Oh, actually. Oh, no. Yeah, this thing isn't hooked up. I was going to say, it should have put ice into the thing, but it won't. We are going to temporarily put our bottles away so I can carry more ice. A slight amount more ice. Oh, and we should turn the thrusters on this thing off because we'll just be burning through that ice. One of these is going to be toggle all off. There we go. Okay. How are you doing? Well, it's going to be a lot of hydrogen in there, at least, so there's that. This will be okay, though. If I could fill it up, if I can get enough ice in there for it to be chewing on this for a while, then we could figure out our rocket ship situation and be good to go. See, now I'm really glad that I built this. Right here. Now, another possibility we could have done is built like a crane and moved this thing just slightly over and down onto there. But then that just leaves it down there, and now we don't have any. We don't have any other way to move it off. You know, we just have to pick it back up. So this is fine. It could just chew through this ice for a while on here. Looks like I have probably filled up. Yeah, the drills are getting full of ice. I think I've filled up basically the entire ship with ice at this point. So, yeah, because I still have a little bit on me. So, the entire ship is full of ice. We'll let it work on that for a bit. All right, so for a rocket, we do have this nice merge block on the back. So we could use that as a connection point. Or we could remove that and put new connection points down for another rocket. So where do I want to build the rocket, though? That's the thing. We got to build it in a place where we could get this thing over to it with some sort of a crane. So I'm assuming... Ooh, free minerals. I'm assuming we are going to want to put it somewhat away from the ship because it's going to fall back down, I think, is the plan. And, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun. Here's what we got to do. Find a spot. We need to build a launch pad. Launch pad is going to be... let's see. I think building off of this line is actually probably going to be the best way to go. Or actually probably building off the back of this is going to be the best way to go. Out this way toward the don't remember which hole this is. Silver, I think. Yeah, let's do this. And I would like my bottles back, please. And you need interior plate. There's the very specific reason that I am doing this like this is because I am expecting the ship, the rocket, the booster, to come straight back down. And I would prefer if it didn't smash directly into the base on its way down, because we won't really know until much later. So this is where we're going to put it. I should probably have left a opening somewhere to be able to pull stuff out of. You know what? We're gonna put a cargo container at the end, I think. So here's another question. When I leave this planet, do I disassemble all of this and take it with me for extra resources, or do we leave it? Do we abandon it? Gonna leave that one open for a minute so I can come back here after I throw a cargo on the end. Not a cargo. There we go. And then we're going to put a junction next to it eventually, but we don't need to do that right now. I love the sound of the footprints in the snow. Alright, while I am building this, I'm going to do my usual spiel. If you're enjoying the video, if you're liking the video in real life, please consider throwing a like on the actual video, because it does help with my engagement. And you know how the algorithm loves engagement. So, one like does make a big difference for me as a small streamer. And if you would like to be notified of when I'm going live, please consider subscribing, because you will get a notification, and I do tend to schedule things at least one day in advance. Usually a week in advance, but sometimes things change at the last minute. But if you are subscribed, you'll be able to check and see. Well, you can check and see even if you're not subscribed. So you can always go to the page and see what I'm up to. And I do sometimes, if it's a big change, post a little note about it. So. Alright, that should be a decent enough launch pad, I suspect. So, you know, it just occurred to me that how am I going to get that from there to here? I wanted this thing to be really far away. How am I going to get that over here? I might have to temporarily build some... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to build some temporary atmospheric thrusters on the side and just bring it over here that way. That'll work. 'Cause I don't think that will get us up into space, though, unfortunately. I don't think so. Okay, so what I want to do here is get one of these. Or do we want... No, let's not do this. Let's be more dramatic. All right. Let's actually make this something else. Oh man, is if I do retro future, is it going to like blind me with the snow? Maybe. Maybe. Let's do retro future for the rocket. Okay, so we're going to... this should be good as the base of the rocket. Oh yeah, you can already see the on the build state how blinding that's going to be with the snow. It's almost getting dark out though. Sun's almost going down. All right. So for the rocket itself, now this is going to be fairly self-contained. It does need to be flyable in atmosphere without anything else on it. And actually, it should probably be... Oh, yeah, these things already... They're only one plate.
Energy low.
So it should be flyable in atmosphere on its own. Ow. And so I think what I'm going to do is... We're going to set it up so that it can basically latch onto the other ship while the miner is sitting on the ground. It could latch onto it and pick it up. And I have an idea for that, but we might have to modify the ship a little bit. You know what? Actually, I might just put a mag plate on the bottom. We're going to use merge blocks to attach it because I'm not going to deal with the thrust difference as it's taking off. But all right, so I think we're going to do one tank, one hydrogen tank. We're definitely going to need thrusters. Should we do the industrial thrusters? Let's do the industrial thrusters. For no good reason. The retro future with industrial thrusters. We're going to need gyros. Get rid of the rest of you. We're going to need to not be burning hydrogen while we do this. We're going to need... some timer blocks. Trust me on that one. Some batteries. Not a whole lot, but one big one I think will do. And it's going to need... Can I fly it? Can I fly it from here? I have an idea in my head, and I'm just trying to work it out. I'm going to throw in a programmable block. We're going to go all out with this thing. This thing is going to be amazing. And some parachutes. Do I want... No, I want to be able to... Yeah, we do need to be able to fly it. So we're going to need a cockpit. Of what kind? Probably just a regular looking one. Does that one have the... See, that one's got the big one on the bottom. That should be okay. I don't really need the big thing. So, all right. So we are going to be mostly this. This one will fill real nice because it'll be coming from the base itself. So it'll just siphon off of the ship over there. And then for up thrust, we're going to need... How big is a big thruster? Should we do... I'm thinking we need to do like 2 big thrusters for going up. And that should be enough. We'll just go right off of there. And then let's do... you know, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go like... think I just grabbed for a big one, but that's okay. Oh, I really hope it's not telling me that it's running out of material. Oh, yep. We are not replenishing materials because we are out of iron. We're not out of silicon, are we? No, we're not out of silicon. We are just out of iron. So, we have a solution to that technically. I mean, I could start cannibalizing things, but... Ow. We should be getting pretty close to the stone here, so I should be able to vertical go down a little bit more. We're not going to get a whole lot from stone, but at least it might be enough to get us to space. That's the main thing. Alright, I think that's going to be unfortunately far enough, so... Oh, did we get the stone? Can't tell, I don't think... Yeah, we did. Okay, good. So, unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the ice, but, we will get some stone here, and then we can go down and grab some more stone. So, we have a lot of gravel, but that's okay. So we should, hopefully, just check here, be getting some stone. Yep. Stone's coming in, and production has resumed. So we'll let that go. And then, don't die. We will keep building. Alright, so what I want to do is... Actually, I think I might have been better to turn this a different way. To turn that the opposite way. Yeah, let's do that. In the end, it doesn't matter all that much, but I think just aesthetically, this will work better for me. Now, just... This is going to be one of those things that is lightly armored, if any, and mostly functional. It's uncharacteristic for me, but this is going to be the deal. Did I get both of you? Yes. Alright. Let's get... what do I have for small things? I got these things. Yeah, I think we're just going to end up using these. Missed a couple there, huh? All right, then let's see. This is going to be the bottom. So we want extra thrusters on the bottom. And whoa. Quit freaking out. Hopefully this is enough thrust to carry. I'm actually not sure that it's going to be. I mean, hydrogen thrusters are pretty strong, but will 6 small thrusters be enough to carry not 6, 12. Yeah, I think 12 should be plenty. Now that I say that out loud. Because it's gonna be this.
Energy low.
And then maneuvering on side to side is not going to be... We're going to go like this. So the top will have 6 on the top. Each side will have 6. And then the bottom will have 12. And that, I think, should be enough. And then we'll have the 2 big for braking. 2 big for liftoff. I think that will be enough. I actually might, just for the heck of it, put 2 more on the bottom. On each side. We're going to use minimal amount of... I gotta go recharge. We're going to use minimal amount of thrust, so... Hopefully we won't... Hopefully the minimum amount of thrust will be enough. Alright. And why don't I hop in bed real quick and make it morning. And let's go jump out here and watch the sky fly by. Nauseating. There we go. Okay. I'm on the wrong part of the base. Alright, now one question, actually, now that I think about it, why don't I make this reusable? Why would I bother? Yeah, this thing should just carry it to... okay, so here's my thinking. Originally, I was thinking we would attach the miner to this, have this launch it up to space, detach, and have this thing come back down on its own. And then that thing would just basically also fall down on its own, right? But now I'm wondering, why not have this thing carry me up to space, just stay up there, and then I reattach to it and it helps me come back down? That seems way smarter than what I was thinking. Well, let's do that. Still put parachutes all over it, though, just in case. So what I need here is a lot of steel. Because we're going to have to... That's way more than I need. We're going to have to build upward so that I have a place to attach the miner to. Let me go measure this thing. We need a place to attach the miner where it won't get burned. That's what I was trying to get at. And where it's not going to merge directly on it. So the lowest parts are from here to here, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 across. if we put merge blocks like here, then we will be good. Yeah, if we're going to fly the full miner back down, and the miner wouldn't be able to use its own thrusters to help, I think I'm going to want to put more downward thrust on that thing, which should be doable. Okay. Yeah, we'll do merge blocks. Although merge blocks sticking out the bottom will make it... Merge blocks sticking out the bottom will make it more difficult to mine with. Don't really see any other option, though, because anything else, and it could potentially just merge in completely with the rocket. So I think that's going to be our... That's going to be the way we go. So we could do... We could... let's see, if I play this correctly, we could potentially put a merge block up in here, a small one, such that it lines up with this, and they could actually connect and, like, connect. If we really wanted to get rough with this, we could put extra cargo on here, and it could mine, come back to this. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting if I tried to do that, because we could double our cargo basically. Pretty much, we wouldn't be able. I would not be able to fit one of these. Oh wait, yeah, I would. I'd be able to fit one of these, sure. So we did do that. Oh, come on. Stop. Where's my guy? There we go. Trying to think if... Actually, no. Let's do it like that, because then I can use the pipe on the front to go to the cockpit. Or let's see. If we were to put this, like, here, how far would it stick down? Exactly as far as all of the other ones. Look at that. Yep, and then I've got a nice little platform I could put all of my stuff on. We're still going to do parachutes. In fact, the parachutes... Well, let me build the whole thing first. I need to figure out where's going to be the best place to put them so we don't smash into the ground. I mean, technically, I could put the cockpit, like, right here. Although, I think I'm going to want it more forward. Yeah, we don't want it more forward. So we'll have to... Oh, that actually kind of works out perfectly right there, doesn't it? I should have put down all of my stuff first. That's okay. Oh, are you kidding me? After I worked all that out? Well, well, well. Let me pause it. I wonder how far back we wonder how far back the last save was. It had to be less than 5 minutes. We are gonna reboot it this time. We're gonna reboot it and go back to the most recent save. I'm not. It's too early to stop the stream this time. So let's see. The last save. I already had the big thruster on the top there. So all right. We'll just watch the loading screen here. So my thinking is we will be able to mine some things. We're going to have to do this. Like, we're not going to have a little jump drive on it or anything like that because we can't. So we're going to have to get up into space. I need an ore detector. We're going to have to go to... We're going to have to slow boat it over to asteroids, not crash into them, get what we need, get back to the planet, and hopefully not die. That's the plan. If we can get safely to the ground with the cargo, then we can always figure out some way to get it back to the ship. You know, if we can get near enough to the ship, we could do it. So I'm thinking we load up with a bunch of ice. We get those hydrogen tanks completely filled. And we are just really careful about our fuel spend. And if we need to, we could try to mine more ice while we're up there, but I'm hoping that the huge fuel tanks that we're going to have are going to be good enough. So any second now. But yeah, I think this could work. We're going to spend some time in space. Potentially the whole next stream is going to be in space. You know, the thumbnail of the save had it had the thruster on it. Let me just, my frame rate is struggling while it loads the textures in here for a moment. So, but yeah, it looks like I just need to put the there we go, almost. Something interesting. I have to figure out what's going on with my. Yeah, they're not all in yet. This one is still waiting. Something's going on with my graphics. Oh, that's also interesting. My graphics card, which tends to take a long time to load things into RAM. It's very strange. I don't understand it. My old graphics card, my old 3090, didn't do this. I missed a couple of other things on there too, didn't I? Yeah, look at that. It hasn't loaded that texture in all the way yet. Still got the low quality version. Whatever. Oh, we haven't loaded in the model for you yet. That's good. Okay. All right. While I wait for these to load in, there we go. They're loading in now. Let's get this thing down again. We're almost to the limit of how far down it can go. What I might end up doing is raising it back up, adding a couple more rows of drills out, and then just scraping the sides a bit. But we'll see how much stone we can grab. Oh, is that it? That's our limit. Oh, there we go. This is the last one. Hopefully that is enough to get us what we need. Being real stingy with the materials. I might want to actually fly back to the other ship, the dead miner, and disassemble it. Be a lot of trips back and forth, but okay. Well, let's not do that just yet. And how's my hydrogen? We're looking good. I just had a thought. Did I have a hydrogen engine on this base? I did. Are they still on? They are. Well, that's where some of my... Let's turn both of those off. That's where some of my ice is going. I don't think they weren't... The batteries were probably doing a lot, or the solar was probably doing a lot, but let's let the solar kind of take over here. I'd completely forgotten about that. Someone definitely should have reminded me about that. I think that was like 5 streams ago. Now we're going to find a bunch of dead batteries all over the place. There we go. I got to really make sure that when the ship is on top... Oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe it would have been better to rotate this and have this, like, thruster pack thing be on the side so that I could put the ship on top and not have to worry about it being toasted, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, so the center line of its hydrogen tanks is here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just move them off to the side. We'll put them here. We'll figure something out. We can, we'll put an adapter on it. Probably get rid of that iron thing. GPS.
Energy low.
That's unfortunate. Don't really want to get stuck with low energy out there because it'll be a pain to walk back. Yeah, it's real fast to recharge. Yeah, now I'm regretting putting the launch pad so far away. Because I was thinking this thing was going to need to fall back down from space, from wherever it took off from. That is no longer the case. But that's okay. probably still better to not have it blasting off quite so close to the base. Okay. Now I should have in one of these, it's a sorter, there should be like an adapter in here somewhere. Where is what is it called? Conveyor. Oh, I hope I have that thing. Here we go. Conveyor converter, that's what it's called. Is that not part of a group? That would have to be part of... No, you're not part of that group. You're part of this group. You're part of this one. No. No, you're not. That's a different... Oh, no, wait, here we go. Sorter, junction, sorter, junction. Nope. Alright, whatever. Converter, where did you go? Alright, conveyor converter. Let's just put you in here. I don't need that hinge anymore. These converter caps, are they... Here we go. Converter cap medium. We might use one of those. Alright. Alright, then... Let's see, we could just do... let's see, I wanted to have extra up thrust from the side there. 4 on each side is probably plenty for maneuvering, I would say. Although, if we're going to get really heavy, maybe not. Well, I have these facing the side. Okay. So then what I need is... Because I need my ones facing upward. And then my ones facing outward. And then hopefully those are both far enough out and also far enough back or down that they don't cook the miner. I like where this is going so far, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to be a fun journey into what I hope turns out to be space. And not some other random place, such as the ground. Alright, that should be good. So, That should be good. All right, so if I put a conveyor connector here, right, and or do I want to put it there? No, I can't put it there. No, I could. I could put it there because we're just transferring. Yeah, we can't bring any extra components with us, right? Can we? All right, so I think what we need to do. Let me think about this. So that has to go there. That would have to be. Oh, it's nice. It's snowing. Upper limit of 0 velocity. Oops. Oh, I did that backwards, huh? Upper limit of 90. Just trying to see what this thing would look like. You gonna hit the bottom there? No. Okay. They're gonna kind of block my view a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, that worked out really well, didn't it? All right, so if the that would be at the same height, so we would need it to be up. Sorry, I'm talking out loud, and do we not have? Which group are all the? Oh, it's going to be you. That's where the converter is. It's in this group. Okay. So I would need a conveyor frame, and then a. Yes. Okay. To be able to sink that in there. All right. Excellent, excellent. That did take up my flat space where I was going to shove a bunch of things, but I could always put them into a couple of these other random slots, like gyros. Alright, I'm not really concerned about braking thrust. So I think what I might do is put some gyros here. Or we could do camera, or not cameras. How many gyros do you think we need on this thing? When it's like really heavy. I'm thinking we're going to need a lot. We could probably turn some of them off. And then... Or just turn their power down. And then when we really get heavy, we could crank them up. Seems like a decent idea. I could also put them along the underside there. That might have been better. That's right, this is going to be armor. This is a real smart move, laying this thing right down on the...
Energy low.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I have an idea. Okay. You know what I should have put on here? It just occurred to me. Don't know why I just grabbed that. There you go. Now I'm charging. It just occurred to me that I need to get some sort of oxygen source on here because I don't want to rely on only my bottles. We do have the oxygen, the O2 gens on the miner, so that should be okay, but I should find a place to at least put some oxygen tanks on here, at least one. So... that might have been a good thing to fit in between here. We can't really fit it on the bottom, can we? Yeah, this thing is such a hodgepodge. We could put it... Okay, so here's the question. Do we go with oxygen tank? So we go... Oh, that's really big. Never mind. I was going to say, like, right there. But actually, I think it would be better if we did, like, O2 gen. And we could just stick it right on the bottom of the cockpit. Although I was going to put... I can't even get it in there. I was going to put... I could put it up there. Ore detector and stuff. And a beacon I need. Is this going to look silly right in the front? I mean, yes. I guess it is. No matter what. This whole thing looks silly. So that's where that is now. That's where it lives. God, this thing looks so stupid. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking like, God, I should have just put the drills on this thing and then not bothered with this two-stage nonsense, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's a decent amount of malarkey here. All right. Let's count where we gotta go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put... Do I still have it on here? No. I gotta get a battery on there too. I just realized. That is... Don't need the timers anymore. I think... Oh man, I was thinking we could put it right there because those won't merge. But these might. Oh. Oh, now we're out of power because I turned off the hydrogen generators. Are we were that dependent on those things? No, these things are... Wait a minute. Some of these are on recharge. The auto ones are full. And they have no output. What are we... Oh, because you're off. Oh. And the ones that are on recharge. Oh. Well, heck. Oh, wait a minute. OD is the Odyssey. We want to leave those. It's you guys that we care about. Okay, so you're on discharge and you're probably dead. Except you're not. You're on discharge. Oh no, stored power depleted. Okay, never mind. You're going to be dead soon. You're on auto. You're on discharge. Can we just turn these all back to auto? Input is greater than output on all of these. So I think we'll be okay. It's going to take a while to fill up, but we'll be okay. All right. So I got to go see. If I put this right here, and we are even with this, so that's 7 out. Nothing here is going to merge. Nothing along this central... Oh, that would merge. That's probably okay, though. That's 2 in front. I'm concerned about the noise that keeps happening. That might just be because we're running out of stone to process. I bet we ran out of ice in here, too. That's okay. We're going to pull ice from the base. Or hydrogen. Alright, those won't merge, so I just got to make sure that this center line... Are those things going to be a problem? I don't think so. That will be a problem right there. So this center line that's 7 out... Oh, hang on. Where do you go? From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That was 5 including the spot. I know, I'm going to second guess myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So we would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 out from there. 1, 2, 3. This would be the center line. Perfect. Perfect. Nothing touches right there. So I think what I need to do is actually bring the ship over now. See if I could bring the miner over. Get it connected on. And then build around what I've got. So that we don't end up merging with it directly. It'll be just easier if this thing is over here. So let's put our merge block on. But also, what am I holding? What was I... Did I not weld up a bunch of thrusters? Hang on. You're welded up. Oh, it was the gyros. I wasn't done welding up the gyros, I think. Nope, I take that back. Looks like I was. What did I not weld up? Or did I just go back for more? I think I probably just went back for more. Okay. That's fine. So we do need to get a battery on here somewhere, which I did not account for, but we could potentially do... You know what, I think I'm going to end up moving the cockpit forward a little bit, because I think we need to get a backup hydrogen generator in here as well. But let me get the miner over here and locked. I was trying to say locked down, but it sounded like I said locked on, and then that got weird. Let's throw some Atmos on the side. Some big old Atmos. Yeah, let's do these. Steel plate. Why am I in this view? I don't need that many, but what I do need is more hydrogen. Okay. Why did it make the noise twice? Why did it make the noise twice? Did I just put a giant thruster somewhere? No one knows. 2 of these ought to be enough, I would think. Motors. Wait a second. Did I grab... Hope I didn't actually grab the cargo container. Alright then. Looks like we have a decent amount of hydrogen in there, at least half. And we're still going. That's good. All right, then. Let's try. We're going to have to... Yep, we're just going to have to go for it. Right on top of my ship. We're going to have to just go for it. All on Atmos. Let's just find them in here and turn them on. And then the battery that's on here needs to get turned on, which should be charged up. Good. All right. Dampeners are clearly working because we're burning fuel. All right, here we go. Hold on to your butts because I'm going to just grind this off. Okay. I'm pretty sure that should be disconnected now. Let's see if we can fly her. Yep. There we go. Quick thought. Really, really dangerous thought. Let me move away from the... oh, I forgot about the hydrogen thruster effects I put in. Can this thing hold itself up without the Atmos? No. Okay. Was just making sure. We're not burning hydrogen very fast by pulsing like this, which is good. And it's... We still have the hydrogen thrusters on the bottom working. Now the hope is... Well, the hope is that we don't blow this thing up trying to merge it. Gonna have to... We do have a camera on the bottom. How do I access that camera on the... Oh, no. Oh, man. No idea what those things were. That's no good. Alright. Underside camera. We'll just do this for now. Perfect. Okay, let me just... Does it look like we're going to blow something up? We sure are making a lot of smoke on it. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. All of those off, and then we'll just get rid of you guys.
Inventory full.
No problem. Somewhat of a problem. Nope, I can't. Nope, hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Okay. So now this ridiculous contraption is connected. Yeah, I kind of feel like I definitely... I mean, technically, we could drive this thing from the top thing. In fact, as long as this bottom thruster doesn't, that one right there doesn't burn this, we could probably just use all of the thrusters all of the time. Let me do a quick calculation here. Yeah, we could just drive it from the top thing, couldn't we? Man, this is just a ridiculous looking thing. Let's see, what's our... If we bring up a... I want to make sure I'm correct here. A small grid. Normal thruster. Where are you? Hydrogen thruster. And we look at your... Specialized. So thruster damage. Looks like it's just one block. Not that I can really see it. There we go. Yeah, thruster damage is basically just one block on these, which means we ought to be good because we have... I can't even see. We have 2 blocks of space. So we're good. We can actually use all of the thrusters to fly this thing. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. That means we could get rid of this whole front section. And we could just make this... Let's put battery on the front here. Extra battery. What other extra stuff would we need? We would need to have... Oh. We would need to have the... ore detector suite on the front of that, because the one that's on here, the ore detector is buried and I can't use it for spectrometry. So... Yeah, okay. A battery. Let's put it... Do we care if the front of this isn't aerodynamic? This much battery should be... Oh, you know what? I wanted to do a backup hydrogen engine as well, because I have concerns. I have concerns that this isn't going to... that I might run out of power at some point. So let's do that. And then let's put a battery on top. I know one of these isn't going to get me very far, but... Oh, you know what? Raise you up for me so I can actually get in there. Alright, let's put you on stockpile. Oh, you're just going to pull from the other side, of course. Put you on stockpile and put you on stockpile for now. I have no idea how the controls are going to work for this whole thing, but we'll figure it out. We shouldn't need a whole lot of battery power. This thing can just be off for now. We'll probably want to get it full once before we go. That'll be it. Just so that we can just turn it on if we need to. Believe it or not, I am not going to spend time armoring it up. It is just going to be a kludge for now. But the good news is, this miner, this space miner, this is going to be our miner. We're going to attach it to the top of the big ship when we're done, if it survives. And it is going to be our miner. So what I need on here is a beacon. Should I do a beacon or should I do an antenna? Should I do an antenna? I might, you know what, I'm going to do an antenna and a remote control block. Just in case. Just in case. Get an ore detector on there. I don't think I need any programmable blocks. So we'll do... See, I got to make sure that nothing touches that. So it's all got to go on the front here. So we could kind of put it down here. This should be okay. Ore detector. Point you off to the side for some reason. remote control. We're just about ready to blast off here, believe it or not. All right, so we've got I think we're good. What I need to do here is get one of these on the side here, the top right screen. Instead of velocity, which I don't care about, you're going to be that thing, radio spectrometry. Okay, that will help. All right. We still want... we still want parachutes. We definitely still want parachutes. So I think parachutes are going to go... They should still open like this. I'm almost positive. I am really hoping. I might want to do a test on that, actually. I don't know if I've ever made canvas. Let's see. Have I ever made canvas? Nope. Let's make some canvas. Is that ammo? Oh, there it is. That was weird. What was that? Components. Oh, it's under equipment. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then let's go to auto crafting and find... hasn't shown up yet. Still, it is called canvas in here. Still waiting for Izzy to grab it. Yeah. What are you... oh, you're trying to... yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's trying to fill it with... probably fill the things with ice, which is great. Back to auto crafting. Canvas. Make me... I don't know, like 10 of those. I don't need a whole ton of... but do give me... I don't need all of you. But it always worries me when I have extra parts. Alright, give me a canvas. And we're going to load the canvas into one of these. And deploy it. I don't know which one I just loaded it into. This one. Alright. I should just be able to deploy you, right? Or not. Okay, maybe I can't from there. Here we go. Open. Okay, cool. So it does. It will still open that way. Very good. Let's make more of them. I think just 4 should be plenty, and as long as I space them out, we ought to be good. Although, I think if I do it like this, we'll be top heavy. And we will probably flip over. Yeah, I don't really see a good way to do this on the miner itself. We could put them... I could put 2 of them here. I don't want to stick out any further because it's a tunnel miner, so it needs to be... It needs to be tunnelable. That will ruin the radius. Yeah, man, if we took that out, we could put it there. We could replace that block and put them at the end here. Or let's just not worry about it. And if we need the parachutes, then we will deal with the flipovers. We'll just use the gyros. Hopefully. Alright, let's connect you. Don't know why that made a clang noise, and I don't like it. Oh, that would be why. I need thrusters that are on my grid. Okay. Ow, of course. What was the other thing I was about to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to connect you so that you could also start filling up the... So these tanks should now be filling like crazy. Yeah, very fast. Okay, good. You're going to be... You're already full. You're already full. Probably because of the ice. We still have ice there. We still have ice there. Good. Good, good. I wonder how much ice that those engines were actually using up. Alright. Just trying to think if there's anything else we really need to prepare for. I mean, I gotta get the... Gotta get the parachutes. Oh, Izzy! You're so good to me. Or maybe that was... Maybe they just automatically pull. Either way. That worked out. They're all loaded. Let's do some cleanup here. What is this grid called? It's called small grid something. Mixini? That's what I'm going to call it. Because I don't remember what the... That didn't rename the entire Triton base, right? Okay, good. Alright. In that case, I need to... We're just going to... We're going to do what... We're going to follow this naming convention for this whole thing. Except... Instead of H, we're going to call it B for booster. No, we're not. Actually, no. We're going to follow the same thing. And the reason for that is I want the thrusters to move in and out of the same groups. So, advanced rotor, that's back at the old base. This is... Where do I have an incomplete... Oh, that's on the bottom of the big ship. Okay. Only things that are here. We don't need you using up that much power. 1K should be plenty good for you. We'll just do it like that. Battery. Booster. What is this? This is probably the connector on the rear. And this one is likely the connector on the top. And I just took another screenshot. Oh, why are there three? Oh, wait. Oh, why are there three connectors? Oh. Okay, hang on. I know why. Because one of them is the one we will end up getting rid of here. This one I have named... Yeah, rear and top. Okay. So this one is actually more like TB1 McSinney dock, which actually we should probably change that to not be a hinge anymore. But I don't know, I'll figure that out when we land. If and when we land successfully. I need something that filters out so that I only see the things that are on my grid. That would be nice. Okay. And I don't know what I need for power for you, so I'm going to give you 25% power for now. Alright, hydrogen engine. Let's turn you on for a second, let you fill up. That way you can just start running. To our config, we want hydrogen tank. And we don't need you on the inventory. Okay. Industrial hydrogen thruster. Yes, it's a long name. Alright, then we're going to have to figure out the... we're going to have to figure out... Okay, hold on. One thought at a time. We are going to have to figure out how to get these into the other group with the other thrusters so I can control them all at once. Alright. That is that merge block. Then... for spectrometry, might as well crank you up. Parachute, 1,000 is, you know, actually I'm going to put it at 750. And we can get you out of there. Actually, we do want you in there. Let's look at the thruster groups for a second here, because we want thrust all should include all of these. Save. Okay. Now, thrust. Which one is thrust braking? That should include... Oh, I always forget. Are these pointing forward, or are these the ones that push the ship forward? Let me turn one on. This one is a forward one. Which one is firing now? Down there. Pushing the ship forward. Okay. There we go. Alright, so braking thrust, we also want the backwards ones to be in there. Okay. And I think I lost my group there. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the up thruster, the big booster for up at the moment. What else do we need to worry about? We could worry about not seeing them. That helps. What else is on my grid? This is the booster remote control. RC booster. We'll leave you in the terminal. What? I named the other merge blocks that are back at the other thing. Okay. I don't know which is which, but we will figure it out in a moment. And then we have the dock, and then all the Tellians, and that should be it. I didn't really hide anything else. So where's my merge blocks in here? You are the booster, and you are the miner. Cool. All right, then. I think we're good to go. We could probably just launch into space and then call it a stream, if everybody's cool with that. Once again, I will advertise the... If you are enjoying the stream, please throw a like on the stream. I would very much appreciate it. It will help with the algorithm and discoverability and all that good stuff, so that more people can come and enjoy this. And if you would like to be notified of new streams starting, please consider hitting subscribe, because you will get a nice notification if you've got that turned on. And I do try to plan these as far ahead as possible, at least a day, hopefully, usually, not always. Not always on Fridays, because Fridays are kind of like the, what are we going to do today day? But most other things I'm planning at least a week in advance. So, and I do appreciate everybody for hanging out today. It's been an unexpectedly eventful day, given that I am standing on top of a miner that is bolted onto a rocket, and I didn't accomplish a single thing that I meant to do over on the main ship, and my old miner is half of it is in a hole way over there. So we're going to space, and hopefully we're coming back. And you know what I should do? Let's make a GPS of where the base is, because I don't think I ever did that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I did. That's the Iliad is there. Okay. We do have a GPS of the Iliad. All right, but not of the Odyssey. So, either way. All right, what do you think? Should we go to space? Am I missing anything? What could I be missing? Because I can't really bring... I took out my hydrogen... No, we have O2 gens, which hopefully have ice in them. What's the ice situation? Okay, that's not a lot of ice. These things don't hold a lot. And they're going to go away. Oops. That ice is going to go away as soon as I start burning fuel. So we do need to get a O2 gen on here somewhere. That's not going to work out super well. We could put it... Well, if I move the remote control, we could put it like right here. We could kind of... We can make it work in a really, really bad-looking way. Oh no, we need a tank. Is what we really need, like this. We need like an O2 tank. It's got to be full. So we could. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have an idea, but it's not a great idea. That idea is to put it right on the front here. And then move these other things. I'm going to put it right on the front, pipe up to it, and then move everything else onto it. Man, that's a terrible idea. Why would I do this? Why would I do this? Why can't there be smaller, like the small hydrogen tanks? Why can't there be a small... I used to have a mod for a small oxygen tank. That was nice. Oh, also, this battery is not charged. Why don't you go on to recharge? Okay, real quick. We are going to do the thing that I said. We're going to have to remove these things. Because that's the port I'm going to use. And we are actually just going to take it. This is going to be really silly, but we're doing it like this. Like this. This is gonna look so silly. What can I put on the front of this, actually? Can I get... oh, I guess the whole thing is connectable, huh? Okay. That's good to know. Alright, because we're going to put you here, and you there, and you there, you there. And we're just going to kind of, you know, go around the side, both of these, so we have redundancy. I could have easily just turned this around and connected it right there, but that would have looked bad. And this will look cooler. So. Let me... Whoa! I always forget that the ship is currently sideways. And because of that, I go faster when I'm moving sideways. Okay. Back to the thing. While I'm doing this, everyone should be thinking about what else might I be missing here. What other wonderful things am I going to realize we need once we're up in space? Up we go. Did I not just grab interior plate? Or did I... Oh, apparently I didn't. What happened? Am I... That's not interior plate. What am I doing? Your interior plate. There we go. It's too late. It's too late at night. And the snow is too bright. I can't keep going with this. We are going to get to space, though. And then we're going to... I don't know. Probably promptly die, but we'll see what happens. Yep, I put all my computers back, didn't I? This won't take long, and then we will be up and at them. Oh, you know, I actually probably could pull components through here now. And, oh, so close. There we go. We should be filling up now, right? Nope. Well, stockpile me for now. Then I'll figure out why we're not filling. I know there was still ice left. Alright. That looks weird. I should have put that down there, but I don't care. Alright, so that's connected through there. And I know this thing is connected because it got hydrogen. So why are you not filling? Alright, I have to assume that the reason is because we are out of ice or something. No, I got ice. Everybody's got ice. We even have ice on board. Are we just prioritizing the I wonder if we're prioritizing the hydrogen or something. Oh, wait. No, it's full. Never mind. Never mind. Well then, I think if I just rename some things and do a little bit of quick toolbar setup, then we should be good to go. I don't think I need to see you. We can put you there, that's fine. Cut you down to kilometer. And that's actually probably don't need to see you at all, but we'll keep you there. All right, where's my booster? 2 bars, fine. That's fine. And then this is for spectrometry, and we're gonna crank you up anyway. And that's all good. Okay. All right. What else am I missing? Let me grab some extra hydrogen bottles. Actually, let me grab some oxygen, an oxygen bottle too. As long as I'm here. We'll just fill up on these things. I'm hoping I don't need a lot of... Actually, I probably won't need a lot of hydrogen in space, will I? Because it'll be much easier to fly around. But, okay, we'll bring that. What else are we gonna need? What is the ship missing? Presumably, it's got a lot of thrust. It's got ice in every thing. The battery could be a little bit more charged. What's the other battery looking like? Where are you? There you are. Oh, you're on discharge mode? Why don't you go to recharge mode for me? I honestly don't think we're going to need... Like, having these 2 big batteries here are going to be plenty. Even at this charge, I think we're going to be good. So, all right. Let me sit here and set up... I need... Oh. Did I... Oh, I did do the merge blocks. No, I didn't do the merge blocks. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, I did. Hold on. I need to get rid of these because they're screwing up my... All of this is screwing up my... There we go. That didn't get that, did it? No. Okay. Okay. All of that was kind of screwing up my vision of what was going on here. Let's put all that away. All right. Merge block on the miner is the one that we're going to turn on and off. Here are the lights. I think most of this... Oh, man. What was all this? This has to do with the this is Pam, which is not running, but I think I could remember how this works. Up, down. Oh, shoot. Is it enter? You know, I'm just going to leave. We're not using Pam. Hydrogen tanks. This is stockpile on off. O2 gens on off. And I wonder what this was. It had something to do with the drills. I wonder if it was let's see, you're the thrusters. I should go get in the cockpit of the other miner real quick and remember what this was. Well, we'll just go as we go. So, we got our thrusters. We got the... yeah, man, we're going to need... Okay, hold on. We're going to go to number 4 here. This is going to be our launch. Connector... The rear connector is going to be switch lock. Then we're going to need thrust. Let's see, if I turn off braking thrust. Oh, I need rear thrusters in a group. Which I would do from in here. Oh man, this is going to be... Ugh. Also, I named these hydrogen. Oh my god, I spelled all of them wrong. Heh. Okay. Great. Hydrogen. Wow. Edit that out. Okay, so we need forward. Then I gotta find forward. That might be all of them, right? There were just 2 on each side. Alright, and then that would be a group called thrust forward. Alright. And the reason for that is because thrust forward we're going to need decrease and increase thrust override. And then we're going to do braking thrusters on off. And let me also grab gyro boosters for increase power and decrease power. I think that should be enough to get us to space. So I'm kind of worried about doing this off of a hinge, but once we get moving, we'll be okay. Maybe. Let's hinge lock this thing, just to be safe. I don't think it's going to matter much. Oh, we're wobbling. That's okay. All right, who's ready to go to space, whether we're ready or not? Here we go. Okay, we are going to... We got to think about the steps here, because we're going to turn everything on and it's going to start wobbling. But I just need to get up off the ground. And then we could work on getting everything. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, you know what? We also have to put... Yep, okay. I think part of this thing is batteries, right? Let's just put our batteries to... The battery and the other battery. They're not even in a group. I'm going to set them to auto. And then our hydrogen tanks, which I should also include probably this one in. Alright, let's take all of these. You don't need to be in the terminal. I'm very nervous about this. Let's turn stockpile off. We're not losing anything, right? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so those are off. So our thrusters should now... Oh no. Okay, yes, the thrusters work. That was... Oh, thank God for no subgrid damage. Okay, so... we're going to have to disconnect. As long as dampeners are off, we should be okay. We're going to have to disconnect and go. Okay, who's ready? Everybody ready? This is going to be awful. Here we go. Okay, don't push that button. Don't push that button. Why did that even do anything? Hang on a second. I just pushed forward and I didn't mean to. But here we go. Man, hold on. Trying to think if there's anything else that we need. The hydrogen tanks are not on stockpile. Here we go. Okay, hang on. Braking thrust off. No, all on but not... Shoot, hang on. Oh, there we go. Gotta remember what's what. Braking thrust... Oh wait, which one is which here? Just sit tight for a second. Braking off. Oh, that's 4. 4 is braking off. Okay. There we go. Then I could say... Off we go. I keep dampeners on for a minute here. But yeah, we could just... How are we... I can't actually tell if we're going straight up or not, but... I could keep taking our thrust up and down. We're slowing. Okay, we're going back up now. Alright. Goodbye, base. Hopefully you will still be there when we get back. Goodbye, mine. Look how far away I flew to crash the miner. That's ridiculous. Still in gravity. Let's take the thrust down a little bit. Yeah, let's keep it up. Let's keep going with thrust. Are the... Oh, I didn't grab the forward thrusters on the miner for that group. That's okay. We're doing okay. We have plenty of thrust, so we're good. Oh, apparently it's only the 2 big ones, too. I'm not even using those 2 little side ones for some reason. Which things did I put in the group, then? Or maybe they're not on. Oh, well, something to look at for next time. We're still picking up speed. 95% hydrogen. We're not losing gravity yet. I have no way to know if we're straight up or not. Kind of feels like we're not. Yeah, maybe we are. Take thrust down a little bit. Now we're slowing now. Okay, you know, this is a good thrust. We'll just keep going with this. All right. Now we wait. I haven't taken a drink of water yet, so we're gonna do that real quick. I am shocked, honestly shocked, that we cobbled this whole thing together and are going to get to space. We are going to get to space. Will we die in space? Maybe. But we are going to get to space. Hopefully, there's asteroids up here. We're approaching 15,000 meters, and we seem to be hitting our max velocity here. Let's cut thrust a little bit. Yep, thrust, yeah, so I just cut thrust a little, and we are still picking up speed again. Gravity, yep, gravity is dropping fast now. We could keep cutting thrust a little bit. Yep. Cut thrust a little bit more. Man, we used up 10% of our... Oh, you know what? The oxygen tank isn't on. That's okay. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll use that for emergencies. I should be looking ahead because I have no idea when the asteroids are going to spawn in. We're not... I don't have any forward thrusters on, right? Nothing looks like it's... Yeah, nothing looks like it's pushing against us, so... That's good. This part is going to be the killer because we're moving as fast as we can go, basically, but gravity kind of falls off slowly up here. I don't know why. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. One thing I should probably do is actually... Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. O2 is getting low in the cockpit already. I should close my helmet. Let's see, we're at 0.07 gravity. I think we should probably be seeing asteroids pretty soon. Yep, there's one. There's some. That's good. I did remember to turn asteroids on when I made the world. We're only at 9% thrust now. And we are out of gravity. So here's what I'm going to do. Braking thrusters on. No thrust override anymore. I'm going to mark a GPS here so that I know where I have to go back to be right above the base. And now that we're in space, we're not going to actually go to any of these asteroids yet, but let's figure out where we're going to go. So that one's kind of close. So just let's remember what we're up here for. Primarily, we're up here for gold, platinum, and uranium. Iron is going to be a big plus. So this one has cobalt. Why did you just oh, it can't show the whole thing, huh? Doesn't have platinum. Doesn't have gold. Okay. What are the closest ones? Actually, I don't even know. I should probably not even bother with this because they might, when I reload the world, they might not even be the same. Obstructed. Ore detector obstructed. What do you mean? Should be pointing straight forward. Oh, you know what? It's probably because there's 2 ore detectors and I can't... Let's turn off the other one. There we go. Alright. Are there any that are particularly close that we should be scanning? Let's... Did I look at this one over here? Oh, this looks like the one that I looked at first. Okay. In that case... How about that one way the heck over there? That one has... There, Stone, for sure. Iron. Magnesium we should definitely try to get too. Okay, so it's got iron. Man, I should have built a second, just like a little window specifically for this thing so that I could actually see what's going on. No uranium, no platinum. Alright, I don't know if I looked at these guys yet. This one has magnesium. It does not... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It has magnesium. Please scroll. There we go. No uranium, no platinum. No gold. Alright, well, I think we're going to stop the search. We'll pick up the search at the beginning of the next stream. We have 3 days of power, so we should be good up here. No iron on this one. Waiting for it to scroll. Silicon. And that's it. Yep, okay. Well, anyway, oh, I guess I'm floating in space now because I hit the wrong button, but that's cool. All right, so yeah, we're in space again, finally, but not that far in space. So anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Next stream will be the next Space Engineer stream will be next Thursday, a week from today. And we will be taking this monstrosity out to some asteroid somewhere to find the stuff that we need. And hopefully enough of it that we could actually get the big ship up off the ground. So I only want to make one trip into space with this thing. We'll see how it goes. So thanks a lot, everybody. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, please consider throwing a like on the video for engagement. And if you would like to get notifications of when I go live, please consider subscribing. Other than that, have a great weekend if I don't talk to you again, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.